everywhere, jog everywhere.
Welcome to the second game here on day 5 at LCC Radotín of the European Box Lacrosse Championships. My name's Teddy Jenner. Earlier was the game between the Netherlands and Finland, with Netherlands winning falling 17-2 to Finland. Here in the blue division, it's Israel versus Italy battling for second place. Germany's already locked up the #1 seed, and they will wait to see. Oh, sorry, Germany hasn't locked up a seed. My apologies. Still playing for first here in this pool. Let's try that again, Ted. You're good at math. Germany has sealed up the #1 seed. Israel and Italy here playing for the #2 seed in the blue division. I'll figure it out. It's been a long, hot week of 5 days of lacrosse, but as you can see by the flags blowing across from our broadcast booth, there is a bit of breeze in the air. The temperatures have dropped from 39, 40 degrees down to about 30, 32 degrees. So there is some relief in sight for these athletes, but this is going to be a heck of a lacrosse game. A lot of hype around this one. Italia in the dark blue with light blue trim and white lettering. At the other side, it's the Israelis with the white jerseys, blue shoulders, and blue numbers. To my left, Samuel Crispo will start for the Italians. He's been fantastic in their first 2 games, and at the other end, I believe that is number 88, Daniel Hylett, who will get the start for Israel. Still 50 seconds on the clock. I just don't know why they can't stop the clock and just set it to 15 minutes instead of having to wait for the entire time to tick down. But that's not my issue. My issue is making sure I give you the best broadcast here as possible. If you are watching this game here on YouTube with me, drop me a line over on Twitter at Teddy Jenner or on Instagram at Teddy Knight, like Jedi Knight with a T. Let me know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, any info or facts, stories about these young men. Let me know. I guess they're not all young men, considering Pavel Dodgley is my age. So procedure off the open draw. Here come the Italians with a first look. And that was Lucas Dudemain, who has been the leading goal scorer for this Italian club. And he's going to be someone the Israelis are going to have to keep an eye on. Here's Devin Pfeiffer. He wears 19. And down to the crease, shot on target by 33. That's Harrison Joslov. And now Pelliccioni. Sorchetti. Late man is Alberto Amati. Amati rolls it off to Sorchetti. Now Scott Delzato, who scored the overtime winner against the Czechs in that dramatic game 2 nights ago. Delzato tries the dunk. Good job by Hylett to save the pipe. And now here comes Israel. Up ahead, Schwal. Schwal will leave it here. That's Bo Chetner wearing Jean-Luc Chetner's number 68. It's a team fine for leaving your hotel at the jersey, I'm sure. Or your jersey at the hotel. And there's the first goal of the game. It comes from Ari Solar Camille. And Israel strikes first. A minute 20 in. And we'll get a good look on the replay, but Solar Camille just gets away from his check, goes right down the middle, able to go 5-hole on Crispo. And Vitelli called for procedure on the draw, so Doug Udding will pick it up. Doug Udding has been a defensive force in this tournament, laying the body wherever and whenever he can. Parker Pfeiffer, 16. Rolls off the screen. It's off to his brother Devin. Devin Pfeiffer keeps his feet moving, shot scores, stuck through Crispo. 2 quick ones. And Israel off to a hot start here. And another one that the Italian goaltender had a piece of, but unable to get all of it. As Devin Pfeiffer extends the lead. Big face-off here between Vitelli and Kaddish. Been really impressed with Kaddish at the dot. He's been fluid just like that, right to the rack. Kaddish trying to go 5-hole. And that's the best save, an easiest save for Crispo. Quickly up ahead, Dudemain, 3-on-2. Dudemain, Delzato, and Sorchetti. Delzato, Sorchetti, great kick save, Highland. Fresh 30. Langoni. Delzato. Dudemain. Toe drag, looking for a pick from Sorchetti. And that's good defense there from the Israelis. Bounce shot from deep, Langoni. Loose ball, Sorchetti. And they're going to give Langoni a penalty here for holding the stick. And up 2-0. Israel's going to get the first power play of this game. And Langoni still having some words for the official. Thought it was an unintentional stick grab. So Bo Chetner will start it with both Pfeiffers. Joslov. Now Chetner. Chetner in the near side. Wants the shot, takes the shot. There, Crispo able to keep the arm tight to the body and make that save. Now they got to get over in 10 seconds. Pelliccioni bodied, ball pops free. And good job by the Israeli forecheckers on the power play to get that ball back. Now Pfeiffer's got to be careful here. Pfeiffer and Pelliccioni just exchanging favorite local ales here in Prague. Joslov, Chetner, shot, turned aside by the left shoulder of Crispo. Funny bounce off the glass. Joslov able to keep this onside. Devin Pfeiffer to Parker. Chetner. Joslov wants it, takes it, save Crispo. Borgatti quickly to the bench. We got Delzato streaking. He's going to catch it. It's just over his head. And probably a good thing he didn't, as the roaming defense of Kevin Harper was coming out the back gate looking for a hit. Still 40 seconds to go here on the power play. Parker Pfeiffer calling out the play. Gives it off to Joslov. Back to Pfeiffer. Joslov, Pfeiffer, skip pass. Devin Pfeiffer couldn't handle it. 8 on the shot clock. Pfeiffer knocks the turf, gets back up, flips it up to his brother just out of his reach. This will be a shot clock violation, and the Italians should be able to kill off the final 20 seconds. Here's Dudemain. Just going to try to kill some more time here. They should be able to kill the remaining 10. Dudemain still with it. 10 on the shot clock. Dudemain out of the box, gives off to Langoni. Scaccabarozzi, shot. Highlight with the save, loose ball behind the cage. Great chat after the game last night for the Italians with Paolo Scaccabarozzi. Just talking about the growth of this program from just a few years ago in Utica to now having a team that is competing at the highest level here on the European stage. Bo Chetner. Sibirlik. Shot. Doesn't make it on target off the stick of Joslov. Now trying to, that'll be a shot clock violation, and lucky there for Antonoli. And then Pelliccioni takes a shot. They're going to say it didn't hit Highlight. And the players are screaming for the hydration break, and they will get it. 9:50, I think they'll get it. And they'll take the hydration break. Andrew Borgatti arguing that it went off the goaltender. We'll sort it out when we come back. 2-0, Israel leads Italy here from Prague. Welcome back to the turf field here at LCC Radotín. I mentioned it the last game. If you are a lacrosse fan and you have a chance to get over here to Radotín in the Czech Republic to see this facility, it is one that you must experience firsthand for your own eyes. It is just a dream come true to be here and calling the European Box Lacrosse Championships. Here come Israel, up 2-0. Bo Chetner skips it far side. Drew Morris in the corner. Tried to flip it to Pfeiffer. Joslov tucks it, gets inside, try to go over top. Rebound to Pfeiffer off the save from Crispo. Morris to Bo Chetner. Step down shot, dunk attempt, no. Backhand feed. Joslov, oh, Crispo didn't see it. Had no idea the pass went to Joslov, and the net was wide open, but he couldn't find the finish. And now Joslov causing the turnover. Good loose ball, Del Zotto. Udding tries to go over the head. He'll flip it there for Sorketti. Sorketti will work a near side two-man game with Dudemain. Saved by Hylett. He's got Pfeiffer running. High ball. Pfeiffer can't find the handle. But able to pick it up off the end boards. Takes a couple of chops, runs to space. And he'll find Ori Bar David off the bench. Jakob Sieberlich running through the middle. Pfeiffer gets a pick from Sieberlich, plants his feet, takes a shot, tries to go 5-hole again. Crispo covers that one easily. There's Tony Joni. Dudemain. It's been held in check so far to start this one. Dudemain takes a chop. Good communication by the Israel defense. Skip pass all alone. Dudemain tiptoes and scores. Only a matter of time for Lucas Dudemain. That's why he was so successful in the Ontario Junior Leagues. And he will be successful at the next level as well. And he gets Italy on the board. It's 2-1. Saw the entry feed from Langoni. And able to handle it in tight before the finish was Dudemain. And clean win by Kadish. Now ball turned over, good pressure, Sorketti. Hylett can't find it. Sorketti bumped along the end boards, keeps his feet moving, throws it to Del Zotto, but he was double teamed from behind. And loose ball will be picked up here by the Israelis. Matthew Popek. Bo Chetner. Late man on the far side is Joslov. Chetner tried to go short side corner. He'll get his own rebound. Fresh 37-20 to go. Ori Bar David. Check that. That's Solier Camille. And a penalty coming as Pelliccioni still getting into it with Pfeiffer on the far side. Late man Parker Pfeiffer. Solier Camille. He'll shoot. It stings the far corner on Crispo. That one stung the side of the helmet. But I believe it'll be Stephen Pelliccioni headed into the box for 2 or less. Call is a hold on Pelliccioni. So for the second time in the game, Israel will head to the power play. 0 for 1 so far. Bo Chetner. Joslov, Chetner. Pfeiffer in the middle, caused a traffic pass, picked off beautifully by Mitchell Zulian. He's got Borgatti with him, but quickly out the back door was Udding. Udding and Borgatti familiar, but Zulian go to the far side, good save, Hylett. I was going to say Udding and Borgatti familiar with their travels throughout the NLL. Matching up here on the European stage. It's going to be a little surreal feeling for the two of them. Chetner. And number 3, Luca Varesi, is out there on the short man and just kind of lost his spot, and the bench was trying to yell to him where to go. Quick whistle by the official, and luckily scooped up there by David Pelliccioni. David wears 15, Steven wears 33. Loose ball, picked up by Flapan. And across center will come Popek. He'll leave it for Parker Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, Chetner, Morris is going to play the shooter this time. Chetner and Morris play 1-2. Steps to the middle, backhand feed. Behind the net, doesn't connect. It'll be grabbed there by Antonioli. Antonioli to Del Zotto. 30 seconds remaining on the minor to Pelliccioni. Italy again will just try and kill clock. And then they got to realize that Pfeiffer is all the way down here at the back end, so they'll bring a forward off and let Zulian match up with him. Dudemain gets underneath. Can he get to the rack? Watched there by Reich. Dudemain double team, stick knocked out of his hand, shot clock violation. Good work there by Utting and Reich. Reich will leave it for Oribar David as the penalty is now over. Teams back to even strength. 2-1, Israel leading Italy, 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Good rip there by Joslov. Good rebound grab, Oribar David. So Camille. Pass knocked down by Zulian. Man, he's had a good active stick in the back end for Italy in this opening quarter. Gabriel Sorchetti. Gives it off to Amati. To Sorchetti. Two-man game here on the near side. Sorchetti will shoot. Heavy shot right underneath the face mask of Hylett. And that'll be our TV media timeout. It's a great game here brewing between Israel and Italy. It's a one-goal game from Prague.
Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high-quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world.
Thanks for tuning in here on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Teddy Jenner, wherever you may be watching around the lacrosse world. Welcome to Radotín, 20 minutes south of Prague proper, or I guess Prague 1, here in the Czech Republic. Bo Chetner. Parker Pfeiffer to Devin Pfeiffer. Skip pass. Jaws off on an ISO, runs right past his man. Tried to go short side, didn't miss by much. It looks like they're trying to ISO a bit on number 3, Luca Varesi. Chetner couldn't handle the pass. 8 on the shot clock, triple teamed in the corner. And eventually going to be taken there by number 13, Danny DeViti. Now Del Zotto, as the Italians look to tie this game up. Langoni, Sorchetti, Dudemain. Dudemain still with it to Del Zotto. Low to low, he scores! Good release from Scott Del Zotto on the swing pass from Dudemain. And the quick release evades Hylett. And we're finally back to all even. Watch this quick release. And unable to get a stick in the hands was Andrea Umani. And we're back to evens with 3:33 to go. And again, Vitelli went early on Kadish. And I know Kadish is very adept at the dot, but Vitelli is as well. He's gonna have to find the right cadence of the official. Bar David, Joslov keeps his feet moving on his wrong side, won't take the shot. Inside feed to Bar David, tough to handle. And here comes Pelliccioni. Is that right knee bandaged up? Pelliccione keeps his feet moving. As he took an awkward fall in the game against Czechia the other night, and we didn't think we'd see him return, but he came back and was great defensively in the overtime. And now it looks like he's just going to gut through it with some tape. Pfeiffer, shot, scores! And again, just not realizing matchups as Devin Pfeiffer splits down the middle, gets his hands free and brings it back short side on Samuel Crispo to restore the Israel lead. And I believe that was Danny DeViti just a little late on the slide. And then Crispo just able to track it back to the short side pipe. Vitelli didn't jump early this time, and now he's in a duel with Kadish, who finally pops it free, trying to find it underneath him, and he does. Ian Kadish, near side Reich, 3-on-2 if they want. Reich will get off to Harper, and the Israeli defenders will change. Bar David. Devin Pfeiffer swings it far side. Kadish couldn't do anything with it. Now it's Solar Carmio. Solar Cameo driving, diving. And they call him in the crease. Pelliccione will start with it. Udding steps up to take away the outlet pass to Dudemain. Dudemain goes far side Langoni. David Zeza. Zeza, Langoni on a delayed penalty coming up here on a heavy cross check to the back of a defender. 99 is Adam Kotnoff, and he's gonna head to the box, and Italy will head to their first power play. Minute 35 to go. Should have the man advantage for the remainder of the quarter. Legal cross check is the call. Sorchetti and Dudemain just exchanging words as they set up this power play. With Delzato, Zulian, who has it now, and in the far low corner is Langoni. Dudemain. Delzato, Dudemain, shot, try to find the near side pipe, missed. Skip past, Delzato couldn't handle it. Dudemain finds it. 10 on the shot clock, Langoni. Push pass to Delzato. Dudemain, shot. Off the bar and in! Pilot got a piece of it, but not enough. And the Israelis, the Italians score on the Israeli penalty. And they tie things back up at 3. Bit of a scattered power play off the loose ball, and when Dudemain picked it up, he was able just to step down and fire it to the far corner. There is Bo Chetner. Chetner finds Pfeiffer off the bench. Jaslov. Shot, scores! Chetner through the 5-hole at Crispo. And I think that's how they're going to have to work on beating him, getting him moving side to side. And that lateral movement just fooled him a little bit as Chetner gets his first. Beat him 5-hole. And just not fully settled was Crispo, I think. And then the shot just kind of eludes him through the wickets. And Vitelli goes early again. Kadish will take these easy face-off wins all day long. Right to the rack. Jaslov trying to go 2 for 1. And so with 34 left, there's a couple second difference between shot clock and game clock, so the Italians will have to put one on net here before the end of the quarter. And will the Israelis call timeout if they get it? Each team gets a timeout per half. Langoni gets it back. Scaccabarazzi flashing through, now Delzato. Delzato turns the corner, takes the shot, good save by Hylett, and he's just gonna ice it down the floor. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, Crispo will make the save, padding his stats, and we will head to the quarter break. 4-3's your score. Israel leads Italy. My name's Teddy Jenner, thanks for watching the European Box Lacrosse Championships here on YouTube. Looking at those stats after the first quarter, the big one that stands out to me is the ground balls, 14-8 in favor of Israel. Most times, if you win the loose ball battle, you're gonna win the lacrosse game. And currently, Israel is doing just that with a 1-goal lead here after 15 minutes. My name's Teddy Jenner, thanks for tuning in. We got a bit of wind here, which is nice, kind of cooling off things. Sun trying to peek its way through the clouds, which nobody's hoping for. Everyone also hoping the rains come, but not the electricity. We got a good one brewing here between Italy and Israel. Again, these two teams battling for second in the pool, and that's a coveted spot. You won't have to play in the play-in round. So you'll get a day off, which will be tomorrow, day 6, as we go all the way to day 10 on Saturday, crowning a European champion. Both these teams would love to be playing in that championship game. A win here would go a long way in helping those aspirations. Kadish and Vitelli. Vitelli finally wins one clean. Vitelli to the rack, scores! Oh, and a little silencer. William Vitelli wins the draw clean, takes it right to the rack, and fires it under the left glove of Hylett. Bit of a tough angle all through the 6-hole between the elbow and the ribs. And Hylett would love to have that one back. And now this time Kadish goes early. So maybe a little momentum in favor of the Italians here, tied at 4. Delzato, Sorchetti, Langoni, Sorchetti. Langoni got a stick up in the face mask, no call. Sorchetti, high shot. And now a legal screen called on Borgatti. Now Udding's gonna try and run quick. Udding with Reich, Udding to Reich. Couple fakes, good save, Crispo. And then Udding had it and he bumped into Reich. And Reich will get called for going through the crease. And he takes a bump from Matteo Matamuro. And then that was 54. Josh Wall getting knocked down coming on the floor. This game's got some bite to it. Delzato inside, he scores! Delzato with his second restores the lead for the Italians. And buckle up, folks. There's not a lot of love lost between these two countries, and when they're playing on the field, you can feel the intensity as it continues to pick up. Again, a much important win for either of these clubs here. Secures number 2 in the pool, and this time it's Vitelli going early. Bopek will leave it for Jaslov. Jaslov, Pfeiffer flashes through, overcomes Solar Camille. Deep outside shot, Chetner, easily handled there by Crispo. And he'll leave it for Mitchell Zulian. Zulian will slowly bring it across center. Go it up to Langoni. Dudemain in the corner, matched up with Udding. Expect to see that for much of this game. Toe drag, can't get through. Udding backdoor skip pass, good defensively shut down there by by number 13, Kevin Harper. And they're gonna give possession to Italy. Bonazzoni, far side, Sorchetti. He'll work a 2-man game with Dudemain. Langoni, Dudemain tucks it, gets underneath, scores! Was drawn the penalty on Udding, but the youngster got better of the veteran, and Dudemain's hat trick makes it 6-4 Italy. And they have complete control here coming out of the quarter break. 1 from Del Zotto, 2 from Dudemain, and it's gone from 4-3 to 6-4 just like that. Oh, sorry, 1 from Vitelli, 1 from Dudemain, and 1 from Del Zotto. Now Kadish and Vitelli to the dot. This is an important one. And Vitelli popped it free, but who's gonna come away with it? Kadish had his stick held, no call. Ball still free. Sieberlich will go bench side to Reich. Reich will leave for Devin Pfeiffer. Devin Pfeiffer to Parker. Near side Morris. Pfeiffer gets it back. Solar Camille, shot, good save, Crispo. Loose ball. Dudemain, who was playing defense, will run in transition. Quickly picking up is Kotinov. Del Zotto couldn't find his man on the pick and roll. Now Kotinov's gonna run 2-on-1 the other way with Harper. Kotinov takes the shot, good save by Crispo. And then Kotinov will get called for running through the crease. Pelliccioni gets a hand up in the face. And man, this is gonna be a fun one. I can feel it already as we're not even 3 minutes into the second quarter. Dudemain in the corner, Sorchetti. Gets a pick there from Langoni, turns the corner, shot, try to go 5-hole, and good save by Hylett. Now bringing it over to be Andrew Kruder. Leaves it for Harrison Jaslov. 1-on-1 against Varesi. Tucks inside, gets the middle, takes a shot, just missed over the top, and it bounced right to Sorchetti, who tried to splint past his man, Solar Crispo, causes the turnover, and eventually off the board will fall to Sorchetti, fresh 30, and a fresh 10 to get over center. Zulian got to be careful of the over and back. Watched there by Reich. Scaccabarazzi flashes through. Banging and crashing for the Italians is number 9, Alberto Amati. Scaccabarazzi got a stick up high on Del Zotto. Skip pass on the far side, heavy shot and a goal. Dudemain's got 4 and he's heating up. And I think the Israelis might want to just tone it down a bit. They're just playing a little over-aggressive here for my liking in the second quarter. And the Italians are taking advantage of it. Here comes the face-off between Vitelli and Kadish, and Vitelli wins it. But he passed it off to Danny DeViti, and he turned it over. Here's Harper, matched up with Pelliccioni. That's an easy call. Now the Italians are the ones who are undisciplined, taking an unwarranted cross-check. Pfeiffer to Pfeiffer. Jozlov crashes. Morris, Pfeiffer, try to go far side corner, missed. And this will be over and back. And an easy call coming up here to David Pelliccioni. And Israel led to their third power play of the game. So Parker Pfeiffer will set it up out there with Bo Chetner, Devin Pfeiffer, Harrison Jozlov, and Drew Morris. They're gonna go quick. Pfeiffer, skip past Jozlov, Chetner, Jozlov. Man behind the cage, pass knocked down by Borgatti, falls to Jozlov, one more. Bouncer far side, doesn't connect, goes off the sideboards and out of play. So not a fluid power play set there for the Israelis. And here's Borgatti. Far side Sorchetti. Schwal just shutting Dudemain all the way back in the defensive zone for the Italians. Now Dudemain will try to fly through the middle. Sorchetti splits past his man. He's watched by his equal number 7, Andrew Kruder. Sorchetti with a toe drag, trying to get a shot off late. Ball fell out of his stick, picked up, and running the other way is Matthew Flapan. All the way to Pfeiffer. Parker Pfeiffer to Devin, back to Parker. Flip past Morris, takes a hit from behind, no call. Pfeiffer, Jozlov, skip pass, knocked down by the active stick of the defensive Zulian. And Zulian lost it. Popek almost had a 2-on-1 the other way. And there were screens for too many men, but the refs never saw it, neither did I. As we're under 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Devin Pfeiffer will carry behind the cage. Morris, Parker Pfeiffer back to Morris. Sora Camille. Backhand feed Chetner, shot deflected. Morris can't find it off the end boards, and that'll be a shot clock violation and a hydration break with 8:53 to go. The Italians have found life here in the second quarter. They're leading it by 3. You're watching EBLC 2026 from Prague. Lucas Dudemain will start for the Italians deep in his own zone. Doug Utting will wait his entrance at center to the offensive foray. As there's 8 seconds remaining on the penalty to David Pelliccioni. So Israel now 0 for 3 with the man advantage. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I can see Paolo Scaccabarazzi making his way off the floor. I'm not sure why, but play will continue. That was an interesting one. Here's Sorketti trying to get it underneath. He does. Takes a shot. Just missed on the far side. It'll hit the upper netting. And a whistle by the officials. Running is Harper. Gets past Delzato. We'll leave it here for Joslov. Joslov rolls off a screen. Get up to Oribar David on the far side. Pick there from Pfeiffer. Penalty coming to the Italians. Parker Pfeiffer thought about the backhand pass. Will take the shot. Turned aside by Crispo. Hylett to the bench. 6-on-5 Israel. Joslov. Oribar David. Chetner. Joslov. Pfeiffer. Outside shot, and they score! Bo Chetner from deep. 6-on-5. They'll wipe out the penalty, but also cut the deficit to 2. Nothing really said here. A couple good picks away from the ball, and then Chetner gets it. And those picks just allowed him to have time and room, and unable to get out on hands was Francesco Stoppa. And allowed Chetner just to rear back from deep and hit the near side corner. Kadish can't find the release. William Vitelli does, trying to find Delzato, trying to fend off Sieberleek, and Delzato eventually picks it up. Delzato screaming at Borgatti to get off so he can get the O on. I think Borgatti knows what he's doing, Scott. Bonazzoni, shot, just missed. And that'll go over the glass on the far side, never hit anything. It'll be Israel ball. Pfeiffer wanted it sprinting out the front door. And better part of valor there by Flatband just to hold on to that, not force it, trailing by 2. Pfeiffer has it now. Gets a pick from his brother, takes the shot, sails high, loose ball. Picked up here the near side by Solar Camille. They'll say it was a shot, give him the reset. Joslov knocked out of his stick. You can hear the message from the Italian bench. We've got to stop worrying about the refs. Here's Chetner from deep. One more inside, backhander, faked it. What a goal! Devin Pfeiffer, he's got a hat trick, and this was pretty to watch. It was the fake outside shot, skip pass to the man behind the cage, and then they find the man cutting through. A little backhand fake, kept his feet moving, and fired it low and away past Crispo, and it's a 1-goal game, 7-6. Kadish wins it, flips it to Sieberleek, and heads up as Town defender sprinting off the defensive bench had his man lined up. Seth Mahler will give it off to Morris. Far side, Bar David. Bar David won't shoot it. Get off to Chetner. He will, and again goes short side. 3 for Chetner, 3 for Devin Pfeiffer. And we got ourselves a game, 7 apiece, and it's the Israelis who have come back here in the second part of the second quarter. .606 remaining here as Bo Chetner seems to have a scout on Samuel Crispo, short side, top corner, as Vitelli wins that draw off Kadish. Borgatti will slow it across center. Delzato pointing in directions. They find Langoni on the far side. Now Sorketti. Borgatti flashes. So for a split second. Delzato flips. Dudemain shoots and scores. Dudemain's got 5, and that might have been the hand he was holding up to Doug Udding. Can't tell if he was a little over celebrating or just trying to keep Udding out of his face. But again, Dudemain able to get his hands free just in time with Udding collapsing quickly. But we got a shootout brewing here. Vitelli wins it. Can't go back across center now. You've already made the move forward. Throws it to the corner, and luckily there to grab it is Sorchetti. Sorchetti to Delzato. Amadi knocked the turf. Delzato has it knocked out of his stick, but he gets it right back and scores. And Delzato adds to his tally with the third of the day. And right after the Israel team made that comeback to tie things at 7, 2 quick goals from the Italians. And they restore their 2-goal lead. And a lot of that has been because of William Vitelli winning these faceoffs. In the first quarter, he was jumping early. Now here in the second, he's gotten the better part of Ian Kadish. Jakob Sieberlich. Sieberlich coaches the men's under-20 field lacrosse team for Israel. They played last summer in Jeju, South Korea. There's Jozlov cutting through, had his jersey held, late penalty. Hylett will make his way to the bench. That shot off target. And that's a pretty easy call for the officials on Mateo Montemuro, as he had a handful of Pfeiffer's jersey. Just watch cutting through. You saw the tail end of it right in the middle there. And just got beat cleanly ball watching. And all he could do was to stop a golden scoring opportunity was to grab the jersey. Another power play opportunity for Israel, 0 for 3 so far on the night. Pfeiffer, Jozlov, down low Morris, Jozlov, Pfeiffer, they play 1-2, shot right into the logo of Crispo. Crispo's got Borgatti ahead of him, airmails him, tough bounce off the boards, it goes right to Parker Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer will bring it in. Backhand flip, Chetner, a little tough to handle. Pfeiffer, Jozlov, Morris. Pfeiffer, he wants to shoot it, skip pass, Jozlov doesn't pull the trigger, tried to force it to Chetner, and a stick in the lane from Sorchetti knocked it out of the air. Pelliccioni crosses center. Now they're gonna have to run to space, watched by Popek. Bounce pass there to Dudemain. Minute remaining on the penalty to Montemureo. Dudemain watched by Udding. Trying to find an angle to shoot, trying to get underneath. And shot from a tough angle, will get the rebound, then silk a body check from Udding. And that's what Udding's been doing all tournament long. And then they turn it over, Dudemain all alone up ahead. Lucas Dudemain all alone. Oh, what a save, Hylett! Sorchetti, another save by Hylett. Maybe too much time there for Lucas Dudemain. Oh, it could have been a catastrophe there for the Israelis, but Daniel Hylett bails him out. Pfeiffer, quick shot, bouncer, scores right at Crispo's foot. And Parker Pfeiffer gets his first. And this was a great scoring opportunity. And he put it right over the toe. And past Crispo. It's 9-8 with 3 minutes to go. Still waiting our second quarter media timeout. Kadish wins it clean. Numbers here for the Israelis if they want it. Harper won't force it. And it'll go as a power play goal for Israel, I believe. For Camille. Driving, spinning, working. Good save, Crispo. Loose ball in the far corner. Oh, and a heavy hit from behind. And that's Pelliccioni. No, check that. 13, Danny DeViti. As he nailed Pfeiffer, I believe, from behind. And in my opinion, this should be an easy 5-minute call for the official. 5-minute boarding call on Danny DeVide, and Pfeiffer still down on the far side. And this is just a dirty, dirty hit in a dangerous area on the numbers from behind with a player bent over, leaning towards the boards. And if I'm the officials, I take this as my media timeout. This might be a while for Pfeiffer on the far side. And it's not Pfeiffer, I don't believe, actually. I see 16 and 19, so it's neither the Pfeiffers. Oh, and it's Bo Chetner. Now he looks like he's finally up to his feet. So Jean-Luc Chetner already not playing in this game. To lose Bo Chetner would be a huge loss for the Israelis. And they will use this as the media timeout. 2:31 to go here in the half. Italy leading Israel 9-8, but the Israelis are on a 5-minute power play when we come back.
The Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high-quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world.
Italy up a goal on Israel, 9-8 in the final 2.5 minutes of the second quarter here from Radotín, but they will be down for 5 minutes on a penalty to number 13, Danny David. Here comes the power play, shot short side by Pfeiffer, turn aside Crispo. Devin Pfeiffer up top to Parker. Josloff, Pfeiffer. Bar David soaked by Borgatti off the helmet. That will sting, especially on a hot day. Pfeiffer, skip pass. Backside to Bar David. Inside, turned aside by a defensive stick. No shot on target. Pfeiffer to Pfeiffer. One more. Good release by Morris. Loose ball. Picked up by Zulian. And he'll force it up ahead. Dudemain sidesteps Pfeiffer. Takes the check and the shot. And I say loose ball push on Udding as he knocked Dudemain to the ground. Minute 40 left to go in the half. Langoni carries up and just going to try to eat some time into this major. It's probably a good decision. Up a goal. Leave it there for Delzato. Splits away from Popek. Amati working hard to get him open. Delzato now with 8 on the shot clock. Pushed wide by Popek. Harper comes to help, switches hands, turns back, and shoots late. It's going to be after the shot clock. And a slashing penalty coming up here, I believe, to Adam Kotanoff. So a late 4-on-4 opportunity here now with Italy in possession. 2 minutes, the slashing call. So it'll be Sorchetti, Dudemain, Delzato, and Langoni. 4-on-4. Unless any other penalties are called, this is how the half should finish. Popek playing with a loose helmet, doesn't matter. Dudemain's got 6. And Popek looks right at the official and say, what do you want me to do? He knocked my helmet off. And Dudemain won't care or worry as he took that pass, was able to get away from Popek and then put it short side past the left shoulder of Hylett. Get a good look here on the replay from the behind the net cam. And Kadish wins the draw. Still playing 4-on-4. And a penalty coming up here to the Italians as Kadish drew it, as he went right at Zeza. And then Pelliccioni gonna take another penalty here, I believe. Pfeiffer calling for the penalty shot. Oh, and Jakob Suberlik just took one for running his mouth at Pelliccioni. So Zeza and Pelliccioni will join the penalty box, as will Jakob Suberlik. And here at Radotín, just empty turf between both penalty boxes, and so very easy to have a good conversation. Here's the calls. So we got a 2-minute hold on Zeza. Pelliccioni 2 minutes check from behind. And Suberlik gets a 2-minute unsportsmanlike. We'll play 4-on-3. Keith Gagne in between the penalty boxes playing security guard as the standby official. So we'll play 4-on-3 for the final 43 seconds, maybe. The way this game's been going, who knows what could happen. But it'll be a power play opportunity for Israel, their 5th of the game, 1 for 4 so far. Pelliccioni still chirping with Jakob Suberlik. Pfeiffer, Joslov, Morris, Pfeiffer, backhand feed Joslov, Morris, bouncer, trying to go 5-hole, doesn't go in. Crispo did a good job sweeping that off the goal line. 23 seconds to go. Israel can hold for last possession if they want. Joslov flips it, Pfeiffer, shoulder save, Crispo, rebound, Devin Pfeiffer. Joslov, Pfeiffer, Joslov, shot, save, Crispo. And should just hold on to this for the end of the quarter, and he'll throw it to a corner, and that's the way things are gonna end. It was 4-3 Israel after 1. It's 10-8 Italy after 2. Second half is gonna beauty. Come back and join me. My name's Teddy Jenner. You're watching the European Box Lacrosse Championships on YouTube from Prague. Welcome back to the box here in Radotín, Czech Republic. My name's Teddy Jenner. Thanks for tuning in as we get set for what is going to be an interesting start to the third quarter. There's 1, 2, 3 Italians in the box and 2 Israelis in the box. It's a 4-on-3 penalty or power play for Israel. And the Italians lead it by 2. And the winner of this game finishes second in the group and won't have to play in the play-ins. Vitelli and Kadish at the dot. This has been a great battle all game long. And Vitelli pops it free. Will he take it to the rack again? William Vitelli! His second! Restores the 3-goal lead. What a take from Willie V. Eventually able to pop it to himself, had Utting all over him, fought through the stick check. Those weren't the fans, that was the players' bench of the Italians chanting for William Vattel. And he gets a fist pump and a pat on the back from his head coach to boot. What a perfect start for the Italians, short-handed. So now to the power play comes Israel. Chetner, Pfeiffer, Josloff, shot turned aside by the right shoulder of Crispo. Josloff, twister, save, Crispo. Bo Chetner wearing his brother Jean-Luc's number 68. Chetner, Josloff, overhand shot, save, Crispo. Shot off out, release from the box. So it's now 5-on-3. Shot from Chetner eludes Crispo, a little change up. And Bo Chetner's got 4. And you can hear Chad Culp on the Israel bench screaming that should be 1 off the 5, as in the 5-minute major. But it'll be 1 penalty released. I believe it's Sieberlich and Pelliccioni have the off settings. And it'll be Danny DeViti who will be released in a minute 22. Now there's just a little confusion with the officials. Just trying to set the floor right. And okay, it is 5-on-4. I was a little confused there for a second. Vitelli and Kadish in a stalemate. Who's gonna come away with it? Kadish pops it free right to Sorchetti. Sorchetti eats a cross check, runs past Reich, and will outlet near side here to Zulian. Borgatti's down here in his own defensive end, keeping an eye on Parker Pfeiffer. As Zulian eats a couple cross checks from Kadish. Sorchetti with a dunk attempt, that didn't miss by much. Now loose ball in the quarter, Del Zotto fighting for it. And they'll give possession to Del Zotto. I'm not sure what that call was from the official, but the Italians will take it. And some time to kill, another precious few seconds off the penalty. Zulian. Zulian still with it. Watch there by Reich. Zulian gets underneath Reich late in the shot clock. Will throw it on net. Good save, Hylett. Hylett near side Popek. 8 seconds left on the penalty to Danny DeViti. Here's Parker Pfeiffer. DeViti released back to even strength. Pfeiffer rang it off the crossbar. Loose ball right to the fresh legs of Danny DeViti out of the box. Won't take it to the rack. Pass it off to Tony Langoni. And they find Dudemain, late man off the bench. Dudemain matched up there with Seth Mahler. Carries across the top, short side shot, didn't miss by much. Loose ball picked up in the Israeli crease, quickly up ahead, Flapan. Flapan will leave it here for Devin Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer skip past Joslov. Chetner flashes through the middle. Jozlov skips it to Ori Bar David. He'll shoot, off the butt end of Crispo's stick. Fresh 30, toe drag, Jozlov. Tried it again on Zeza, who regained his feet. Bar David couldn't handle the pass. Now Bo Chetner, Jozlov, bounce shot. Not on target. And some extra stick work from Antonoli and Solar Camille as they went off the floor. Now here's Sorketti, watched by his opposite number, Andrew Kruder. Gets a pick from Dudemain, met there by Udding. Langoni flips it, Delzato couldn't handle inside, then knocked the turf. Possession will stay here with the Italians. Bonazzoni will stop the change and come back into the offensive zone. Sorketti working with Dudemain, and they're gonna call Dudemain holding the stick, and he's gonna head to the box. And they'll release Pelliccioni and Sieberleek from the penalty box, but Dudemain will make his way in. And another power play here for Israel. It's either number 7 or number 8. I've lost track after that wild second quarter. I heard the call, ref, there's 2 teams here, and it's true, there has been a decided penalty advantage against Italy.
Team Italy penalty number 24.
Chetner, Pfeiffer. They play 1-2. Jozlov, Chetner, Jozlov. Just got to step in and take that shot if they're going to give it to him, just like Chetner did. He's got 5. One off the game high of Lucas Dudemain's 6. And so it's back to a 1-goal game as the Israelis have started to use these power plays to their advantage. So Vitelli and Kadish will face off. Kadish wins it to Udding. Can the Israelis tie it on the stick of Bar David? Forced it into Pfeiffer, and Borgatti was shadowing him all over the crease. And here comes Gabriel Sorketti. Borgatti gonna stay in play. Dudemain the late man on, but Sorketti's gonna go all his own. Take the shot, just missed on the elevator shot, low to high. And then bodies crashing on the end boards, 1 for each team. And they're gonna call a push on White as Adam Kotenoff again, a little too aggressive with the cross check on a man prone over the pile. And we'll take hydration break. 9:57 to go here in the third quarter. This is an intense game. It has been since the start. Italy, Israel in a 1-goal game here in Prague. Even during the timeout, teams were yapping back and forth, and just trying to assert any sort of emotional dominance, mental dominance that they can, as Udding gave Dudemain a chop and a cross-check right as the whistle was blowing. And here comes Sorketti. Backdoor cut, doesn't connect with Delzato. Loose ball grabbed by Langioni. Udding and Dudemain just sparring with each other. And they're gonna call Dudemain on the illegal screen, and Udding has some words for him. And that's just Doug Utting being the pesky rat that he is. And I thought maybe a bit of a soft call on Radotín. He's just trying to fight for position. The two are just sparring sticks. But the refs have been calling this tight, not afraid to give offensive calls. There's a shot from Joslov, turned aside by Crispo. Loose ball bar, David up top, Devin Pfeiffer. Back to Joslov on the far side. Solar Camille slips under the check. Solar Camille shot, took a deflection, never made it on target. 20 on the shot clock. Camille to Pfeiffer, who's knocked the turf by Pelliccioni. Running is Francesco Stoppa, and he has it knocked out of his stick. And they're gonna give possession to Israel. Pfeiffer, inside to Pfeiffer, off the shoulder of Crispo. And that's Devin Pfeiffer, 19, and Parker Pfeiffer's gonna take a call in the offensive zone as he knocks Sora Ketty down from behind. Two good Canadians going at it. Well, I guess they're not Canadians in this sense, but Pfeiffer will head off to the box. And the Italians will head to the power play. Just watch in the middle, right there, that's a clean call for any official. Wasn't malicious, but to the extent of the law, right on call. So Del Zotto will set it up. Scacchiabarozzi, the leader of this group, on an off-floor sense, and he gets a power play goal and wipes the brow running past the Israeli bench. Don't like poking the bear in a game like this, but Paolo Scacchiabarozzi has his first of the game. And they say Vitelli jumped. Possession quickly to Doug Utting in Israel. Chetner splits, swings, Joslov. Joslov to Pfeiffer. Had it knocked out of his stick by David Zeza. Bar David, 8 on the shot clock. Turns the corner, won't shoot it, takes a bump. Joslov will, and a good save from Crispo, and Joslov took a hit. Now Pelliccioni got his stick up in the face of Jakob Sieberlich. And the ref's arm is up. Highlight to the bench, 6-on-5. Joslov, Bar David. Chetner, skip pass. Unable to handle it was Drew Morris. And Pelliccioni can't pick it up quite yet. Good man, ball driller with Joslov. Outside skip pass behind, picked off by Borgatti. And we'll get the call. And it's going to be a cross-checking call on Pelliccioni, Stephen Pelliccioni, 33. And another power play for the Israelis. Not sure if the cameras caught it. It was a while ago, but he got his stick right up into the face of Jakob Sieberlich, longtime member of the Israeli lacrosse program. Oh, Pfeiffer had that one float out of his stick. Lucky it went right to Chetner. He'll flash through. Devin Pfeiffer sets the seal. Chetner tried to go short side again. This time, Crispo with the save. Chetner, Joslov. Inside Pfeiffer had his stick checked. Oh, it almost snuck through Crispo. Had to be careful with that one. Now he's got to find an outlet pass. Has Del Zotto at center. Sees him, short hop, and good pickup off the turf from Del Zotto. And Joni will look to kill some time. Trying to run to space. Radotín's got to clear through. Watch there by Utting. Now he will give space to Langdon. Will get it from him. And then just throw it on target. And they'll say it was after the shot clock. That's a lucky break for Israel. Italy leading by 2, 6.5 to go here in the third. My name's Teddy Jenner. Thank you for tuning in on a Monday, wherever you're watching from here on the European Lacrosse Federation website. It's Chetner. Gets a pick from Jozlov on his wrong side. Shot goes wide into the netting. 40 seconds remaining on the penalty to Pelliccioni. Danny DeViti. He's gonna run on Kotanov. Double teamed. Takes a couple chops. Ball pops free. Good job by the Israeli defense. Now Kadish. NLL GM's coaches and scouts keep an eye on number 12 with the Israeli team. A very strong face-off man. Good defender. Good size. There's Pfeiffer. He wants to shoot. He will. 5-hole save, Crispo. Loose ball, Antonoli. Antonoli's got Delzato up ahead. But quickly out of the box is Udding. Delzato takes a big hit from Udding. And that shot parried aside by Hylett. And then a bounce past to Mahler. Teams are back to even strength. Mahler causes some chaos in the middle. Skip pass backside to Solar Camille, can't connect. And it'll fall to Samuel Crispo. Up ahead, Zulian, 5 minutes to go. Next unofficial whistle will be the media timeout, and instantly Udding right to number 24 in blue. Langoni. Sorchetti. Pass was behind Langoni. He's able to crowd off the sideboards. Flipper up top to Zulian. Got to put one on net. He does. Good save, Hylett. And loose ball eventually be grabbed there by Andrew Kruder. Bounces it here to Flappan. Bo Chetner cutting through his Jozlov. Bar David. Solar Camille. Jakob Sieberlich shoots it. And they didn't touch the goaltender. And 4:16 left to play. Catch your breath. Still got 20 odd minutes of lacrosse left. The 2-goal game. Italy leading over Israel. You're watching the European Box Lacrosse Championships here on YouTube. You want more tournament information, head to the tournament website, EBLC2026.com for more information, or just Google Point Bench, P-O-I-N-T Bench, and find the European Box Lacrosse logo on their website, and you can find all the game sheet stats and more. As we are halfway through day 5, which means we're halfway through this tournament. Good no-look pass to Delzato. He gets the reset, fresh 30. Lucas Dudemain, for once, doesn't have Doug Udding on him. He's patrolling the far side. Sorchetti around the top. Delzato, shot, low to high off the crossbar. That's gonna hit a house behind our broadcast bench. That's the furthest ball outside of the park I've seen so far this week. Delzato, shot, takes a bump from Doug Udding, who tackles it on the ground. Possession back to Italy in a fresh 30. And always a big smile on Doug Udding's face, and a forced pass inside, picked up by Dudemain. Oh, it somehow stays out. Hylett swept it off the goal line on a tough shot there from Lucas Dudemain. Bo Chetner working on a 5 spot, skip pass. Harrison Josloff, he'll shoot, turned aside by the left arm of Crispo. Loose ball, Solar Camille. Pick and roll between Chetner and Pfeiffer doesn't connect. Keep your eye on the far side of the floor. Sieberlich and Pelliccioni have been in a battle all game long, both physically and verbally. And here's David Pelliccioni. He'll go bench side. The Bonazzoni. Dudemain. Watched there by Kruder. Dudemain. Amati lost his glove, got kicked away. That's going to be a penalty. And this is going to go to number 99, Adam Kotenhoff, for kicking the glove away of Alberto Amati. And just an unnecessary penalty. I understand he doesn't want to be able to pick up the glove, but you can't kick it away from a player. Just like you can't kick their stick if it's on the ground, anything like that. So an unsportsmanlike penalty to Kotenhoff. And the Italians will head to their 4th power play of the game. 1 for 3 so far by my standards. Here's Dudemain. Soroketti, Dudemain play 1-2. He'll take the shot and he scores, give him 7. And that's a big power play goal by the Italians to extend the lead to 3. You just can't let this team have easy opportunities, and Dudemain fires a 3-quarter shot to the short side top corner. So it'll be Kadish and Vitelli. And Vitelli wins the clamp, can't find the loose ball. Reich runs into him and Kadish picks it up. Eats a chop, then throws it to space. Be picked up there by Zulian. Zulian rolls it to space. Soroketti gets bundled over by Udding. And it'll be Italian possession with Gabriel Soroketti. Soroketti watched there by Udding. Gets a pick from Dudemain. Penalty coming. This will be an offensive penalty on Lucas Dudemain for holding the stick again. So he scored 7, but he's taken 2 offensive zone penalties. And now Israel with a chance at the man advantage to get back to within 2. Bo Chetner will set it up. Out there with the Pfeiffers, Drew Morris and Harrison Josloff. Josloff, Chetner, Josloff, pass, couldn't handle it. Chetner shoots, try to go top corner, off the back end boards to Morris. Morris will shoot it, won't make it on net. 5 seconds, still plenty of time, Pfeiffer! From no man's land. And I'm not sure what happened with Crispo on that. Almost sounded like they were counting the shot clock down too early when that shot was from Kozlov. And just look at Crispo, just not really paying attention, fixing his gear, and Pfeiffer's 4 sneaks by him on the short side. Just like he's just kind of ho-hum nonchalant, and then uh-oh, gotta try to make a save. And as I look across the floor, he's getting that right leg taped up. Maybe that's what was causing him some issues. Just realized his pad was undone, but you got to play through the whistle, young fella. So a big goal for the Italians to get back to within 2 with 84 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. The way this game's being played, I got a sense of overtime coming. Still 16 plus minutes from that. Loose ball picked up by Reich. He'll move it up ahead. Here comes Popek for a rare offensive shift. Popek to Bar David. Bar David works his way in, tried to flip it. Double team came, good defense there from the Italians. 10 the shot clock, final minute. Sieberlich, Joslov, splits high, takes off a couple screens. Joslov forces it down to Popek, couldn't handle the pass. David Zeza has it knocked out of his stick. Good pressure there from Popek. Popek will give it to Parker Pfeiffer. Out there with brother Devin Pfeiffer. Works the screen, takes a shot, hits Zulian in the middle. Borgatti finds that loose ball. And then Borgatti had his stick accidentally, unintentionally hit by the official, and the ball fell to Pfeiffer. And now Israel can hold for the final shot. Not gonna pull the goalie. Now the Italians can get it, and they can hold for the final shot. Here's Zulian. And the Italians don't really have a lot of intent or interest in going towards the cage. They'll just fire it down the floor. Into the fourth quarter we go. Italy had a 2-goal lead to start it. They head to the break with a 2-goal lead still. 13-11, Italy over Israel from Prague. My name's Teddy Jenner. Thank you for tuning in here on the European Lacrosse Federation's YouTube channel. And what has been a fantastic game between Italy and Israel, playing for second place in their division and the right to have a day off, a much needed day off for everybody. Players, coaches, content cowboys, the announcers, camera people, everybody would love a day off here in the sweltering heat of Central Europe. We got 15 minutes to go between these two fantastic lacrosse nations. Vitelli, Kadish at the dot, Crispo to my right, Hylett to my left. What do the boys have in store for the final 15? Kadish pinches and pops it free. Del Zotto gives him trouble picking it up, so Udding will find it. Come near side to right. Ashton Wright will go bench side, Pfeiffer. Chetner. Joslov will work with Solar Camille, gets to the middle. Joslov try to go 5-hole, good save, Crispo. And Crispo just makes himself so big when the attacker's coming right on top of him. Takes up a lot of net. And not easy for the goal scorers to find any space for him in that attempt. Here's Sorketti. Takes a stick up high, no call. Tried to flip it inside. Again, no call. Dudemain wanted holding the stick like he's been called a couple of times. 8 on the shot clock. Tonangoni. Sorketti fakes it, takes it, just missed on the short side. Skakabarazzi was calling for it on the backside, didn't get the pass. Here comes Israel. Drew Morris, outside shot, Chetner. Good save, Chris Bowes, who went back to his patented short side shot. This time it doesn't beat the Italian goaltender. Zeza. Bonazzoni. Late man is Langoni. And a penalty coming here to the Israel. Might be an off-ball slash. Bonazzoni, 5 on the shot clock. Takes it to the rack, takes the shot. Good save there, Hylett. And it is going to be a slashing call. And I believe it's Matthew Popek heading off. Bit of a tough call for the defender, Popek. Just kind of trying to match up with his opposite player. Just watch the left side of your screen. And that's the call right there. Off ball, just clamping down. Don't really like it. I just got to let the players fight through things. But here come the Italians on the power play, 2 for 4. Dudemain, Sorchetti. Near side, Del Zotto. Langoni working through the middle, trying to get Dudemain open. Del Zotto, he'll shoot. Short side, cheese! Power play goal. Del Zotto's got 4. And it's a 3-goal lead again, 14-11 Israel. So 4 for Del Zotto. What's that? 7 for Lucas Dudemain. 2 from William Vitelli. And 1 from Paolo Scaccabarozzi. And procedure called on Vitelli. Here comes Pfeiffer down the lane. Takes a short side shot. Who just caught the outside of the left pad of Crispo. And he gets his own rebound. Out the backside to his brother. Parker Pfeiffer plants his feet. Backhand flip, Devin Pfeiffer shot. Save Crispo. There's an Italian defender without a stick. It's Antonoli. Dunk shot on the backside. What a pass from Pfeiffer. I believe that was Kozlov on the receiving end. And he one-timed it past Crispo. Good response from Israel. As Harrison Joslov gets his first. Just watch this pass against the run of play. Everybody loses Joslov. And then just a one-footed finish. Back to a 2-goal game. Vitelli just making sure he's got the right players out on the offensive end. Kadish has the clamp and has the face-off win. And he'll throw it back to a teammate, Mahler. Now Pfeiffer. Chetner runs off the screen, takes the shot, again missing on that short side. Ball will bounce to Pfeiffer. 10 seconds, skip past Joslov, trying to roll off his man Zeza. Bar David. Pfeiffer, shot, save, Crispo, check that, was Chetner in the corner. Fresh 30. Here's Pfeiffer. Joslov trying to get underneath his man Zeza. Up top, Bar David works off a screen. Didn't want to even look at the net, did Bar David. Pfeiffer can't pull the trigger, working inside, finds Chetner, shot, turned aside, Crispo. Loose ball to Ori Bar David. Flips it up top, Chetner. Joslov. Fakes the jump shot, works inside, takes the twister off the bar. Rebound, Bar David. Rebound, Bar David again, another save, Crispo. Frantic action in the Italian end, but Crispo doing his thing between the red pipes. Zulian, a little high step away from Schwal. Langoni. Del Zotto. Del Zotto skipped to the corner, Bonazzoni. Del Zotto tried to go right down the middle, knocked to the ground, lost his footing, and quickly running his Kotenov to Harper. Harper won't force it. That goes far side. Parker Pfeiffer. Time and room. keeps his feet moving. Parker Pfeiffer, dip and dunk, just missed. Loose ball by Harper, good save, Crispo. And a penalty coming. And it's gonna be, I think, Andrew Borgatti, or is it Pelliccioni? I think it's gonna be number 15, David Pelliccioni. Pelliccioni brothers have had a lot of attention from the officials. And it's gonna be an illegal cross-check call on the Italian defender. So he takes a look with a big scoreboard here just to see how flagrant the offense was. There's Chetner to Pfeiffer, back to Chetner. Joslov. Chetner. Morris. Time and room, shot blocked by Borgatti. Loose ball picked up there by Zulian. He's gonna run with Soroketti. 2-on-1 if he wants it. Zulian and Soroketti. Zulian, bounce shot turned aside by Hyland. Loose ball in the corner, and it'll follow the Israelis. Minute 30 on the Pelliccioni penalty. Here's Parker Pfeiffer. Bo Chetner, Pfeiffer. Solar Camille running traffic through the middle. Joslov, Chetner, Joslov, short side, kick save by the left leg of Crispo. Fresh 30. Pfeiffer takes a couple chops from Pelliccioni. Solar Camille, Joslov wanted the dunk. Solar Camille, skip past Pfeiffer, play shot, never made on target. Hit Joslov behind the cage. Loose ball picked up there by Danny David. Then he loses it. Good forecheck there by Israel. Pfeiffer, plenty of time. Solar Camille, Chetner, Pfeiffer, overhand shot, good save, Crispo. He read that one clean. Chetner, 32 seconds left on the binder. Behind the cage for the dunk, no connection. Pfeiffer, shot, scores! And they'll wave it off. Joslov was in the crease on the backside. Israel doesn't like it, but that is the right call. Hydration break, 8:44 to go. When the Italians return, they'll have the ball and 25 seconds to kill on the penalty. .44 to go in a tight two-goal game between Israel and Italy. Come Tony Langoni, trying to run past Jakob Sieberli. Still 18 seconds remaining on the Pelliccioni penalty. Langoni, Dudemain cuts back door, Utting all over him, knocks on the turf, and he'll stay here with Italy. Doug Utting just acting like a shadow all over Lucas Dudemain, who's got 7 on the night. But I don't think he's got one in the second half. David Pelliccioni released from the box. Back to 5-on-5. Scaccabarozzi. Del Zotto. Del Zotto trying to find a cutting Dudemain. 5 on the shot clock. Del Zotto shot from a tough angle. Off the end boards into the netting. Israel ball down 2. Popek. Bench side. Chetner. Solar Camille. Watched there by Zeza. Chetner. Bar David gets a pick from Pfeiffer. Pick from Chetner. Gives it off to Joslov. Tucks underneath. Harrison Joslov scores! Beautiful offensive set from Israel. They ISO Jaslov and he got underneath. He's got 2. It's a 1-goal game, 14-13. 7.5 to go. Watch Jaslov just able to get underneath Pelliccioni. And Zezek can't recover. And Zulian can't find the slide late. And airborne over the left shoulder of Crispo for a 1-goal game. Kadish won the draw but can't find possession. Takes the bump from Soroketti. Loose ball in the corner. Picked up by Reich. He'll head off, give it off to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, quick release, off the crossbar and into the netting, it'll stay here. Good quick release from Parker Pfeiffer. Near side, Drew Morris. Gets a pick from Solar Camille. Morris, he'll shoot through a screen right in the logo of Crispo. Up ahead, Soroketti. 7 minutes to go. And a penalty coming up here on the Italians as Jakob Sieberlich was knocked down running through the change box. I think this is going to be, and Sieberlich is some fired up, and it's going to be Danny DeViti on the trip. And that's just undisciplined play when you're up 1 late in a very important game. Just watching the far side, just kicks his foot out and kicks his foot. The referees are watching the change boxes, and it comes back to haunt them. As Pfeiffer was all alone on the crease, quick attack on the power play. And we are tied at 14. And that's just a quick attack from Israel, not waiting to set the power play up. They realized Italy wasn't settled. And Pfeiffer gets another. He's got 2. Kadish pops it free, 6:40 to go. At one point, penalties were 8-2 or 8-3 in favor of Italy, and now it's 8-6. So the refs just calling this one very tight, but they're also calling the obvious ones. Dudemain in the corner, watched by Udding. Soroketti trying to get free. Couple seals there for Dudemain. Big pick from Soroketti. Delzato shot deflected. Langoni can't find it. Now he will. Delzato bobbled it. Now he gets it back. Late in the shot clock. Power cradle. And it'll be Israel ball, 5:57 to go. If you thought the first 50 minutes of this game was fun, just wait for the final 6. Flappant. Match up there with Veresi. Pfeiffer almost stepped on the floor too soon. Kind of think he did. And then Devin Pfeiffer gets a stick up high. Here's Jaslov. One more. Chetner! Good give and go between Chetner and Jaslov, and Israel has the lead. This is just a good one, too, between Chetner and Jaslov. And Chetner finds his 6th of the game. And the first lead in a long time for Israel. Here's Vitelli winning the draw. Vitelli right to the rack. Oh, good save, Hylett. As Vitelli was looking for the hat trick, and Vitelli's down. Loose ball, Soroketti. Still has it, Soroketti. And multiple whistles will stop the play here as the Italian training staff will attend to William Vitelli. And let's hope this isn't bad. And it looks like, just looking at his leg, oh, maybe a non-contact as he fell. That's never a good sign. And William Vitelli has been an absolute spark plug at the face-off dot for the Italians. To lose him would be so costly. So the Italian training staff will continue to attend to him. Don't forget, coming up after this game, the double dip, England and Ireland in men's and women's lacrosse here at the European Box Lacrosse Championship. And is Vitelli going to be able to get up on his own? This is a good sign if he can. Now he's seated, with the medical staff from the tournament will come and have a talk. And he's able to put some weight on that left leg, so that's a really, really good sign. Maybe just a tweak of a knee or an ankle. But again, they really need William Vitelli in these final stretches for those key face-offs against Ian Kadish. Harrison Joslov will start with it, 5:16 to go. Still have our under 5 media timeout to come. Solar Camille, Pfeiffer on the far side. Parker Pfeiffer off a Chetner screen. Joslov sets one for Solar Camille. Solar Camille keeps his feet moving, takes a shot, missed the target, gets his own rebound, one more. Joslov for the jumping one-timer. And Pelliccioni lets Davidi lands on top of him. And it'll be a hydration break with 4:51 to go. Settle in, get comfy. We're in for a fantastic finish here in Radotín. Final 4 minutes of 51 minutes. Let's try that again. Final 4 minutes and 51 seconds of regulation time. We could have some free lacrosse here between Italy and Israel. Paolo Scaccabarozzi, pressured, picked up there by Jakob Sieberli. He won't force it to the cage, just go to space. Scaccabarozzi's watching him. Both will head for a change. Scott Del Zotto staying down in the Italian offensive zone, so we're gonna play 4-on-4 down here. Chetner, spinning, wheeling, shooting, good save, Crispo. This is a big loose ball, can Crispo find it? Chetner does! And Chetner scores! Give him 7 to tie for the game lead. Big goal from Bo Chetner. Just nobody able to find that loose ball. Crispo tried to clamp on it. Chetner beat him to the punch and found the open net. And no Vitelli on this draw. So what will come Matteo Montemuro to take it against Kadish. And Kadish wins the clamp clean, but who's gonna find the loose ball? And it's gonna be Scott Del Zotto for Italy. Del Zotto, double team, toe drag, trip, no call. There is a call on the far side. So Israel will go to the penalty box and Italy will head back to the power play where they've been incredibly successful here in the second half. Chance to get back to within one. So off will go Matthew Popek for 2 or less on the trip. He's none too happy with the official on that call. Del Zotto will start with it. Scaccabarozzi, Langone, Sorchetti, and Dudemain. Backdoor look, Langone scores! Just 10 seconds on the power play. And that's their 5th power play goal of the game. and they're back to within 1. And again, still no Vitelli. I can see him over there to the left of the Italian bench. Kadish wins this clean to Udding. Flaphand. Does Israel have a response here? Up 1 with 3:35 to go. The winner will finish second here in this pool. Pfeiffer. It's a pick from Bar David. Joslov. Pfeiffer. Skip pass. Solar Camille couldn't handle it in traffic. And then he'll fire it at the feet of Borgatti as the shot clock expires. Good defense from the Italians. Now they'll get another chance to tie things up. Langoni will relieve pressure from Zeza. Watched there by Sieberlich. Back up Sieberlich. We'll continue to watch the Italian offense. Here's Sorchetti to Dudemain. Toe drag. Watched there by Flappen. Now matched up with Udding. Delzato, shot! Oh, he tried to go short side. Took a deflection off Sieberlich's stick. Reset the 30. It is a reset. Delzato. Langoni. Time and room. Tony Langoni, bounce shot. They'll say Halek got a piece of it again. Delzato. Langone slices through. Delzato, time and room. Blocked in front. Loose ball on the near side boards. Picked up nicely there by Kruder. And a good handle by Harper as that was going to go out of play. Harper to Chetner in the far corner. The Italians with a defense chant from bench to fans and alike. Chetner from deep, sailed it high, loose ball Delzato. Moves it up to Borgatti. Borgatti won't force it. Give it off to Langoni. And Borgatti gonna stay in play. On comes Amati. Dudemain on the far side. Watched by Udding, takes a chop. Switched off to Solar Camille. Dudemain, shot, sent to the turf, loose ball, picked up by Borgatti. Although elevator shot didn't miss by much, but it'll be a shot clock violation. Minute 26 to go. Israel holding on to a slim 1-goal lead. Kadish. Joslov. Harrison Joslov. Pfeiffer. Bar David. Knocked out of his stick by Zeza. Pfeiffer late in the shot clock. Joslov from distance bouncer. They're going to say he got a piece of it. Reset the 30. Under a minute to go here in regulation. Still a 1-goal game. Chetner to Pfeiffer. Parker Pfeiffer. Near side Morris. Trying to eat 30 and take a late shot and hope for a rebound. Look for a timeout to come from Italy if they get possession. Joslov stick broke. Save Crispo. Big loose ball to Chetner. And Israel calls a timeout. Up a goal with possession. And about a second difference between game clock and shot clock. So what do the Italians do here? You're gonna have to double the ball because you don't have time on the other end. Unless they put some time back on the clock. Looks like they might have put 2 seconds back up. So 31 seconds officially on the game clock. I imagine the shot clock would be at 30 or 29. So as crunch time gets for the Italian defense. And Israel will send Doug Utting out just to have a defensive personnel on the floor. And he'll just clear space. Borgatti's gonna watch him. I would rather have Borgatti down on the ball somewhere. Pfeiffer, double teamed in the corner, taken to the turf, still has it. Now the ball pops free, loose. Zulian, timeout Italy. I just don't get that situation. I know, Piper, you're double team, but you gotta have somebody open to pass to. So now Italy with a chance to tie it here at the death. Man, I really thought Israel would have been able to run that clock out, but a good double team from the Italian defense caused the turnover. So they would most likely pull Crispo here. And if I'm the Israeli defense, I'm putting somebody right in the back pocket of Lucas Dudeman. He's not going to want to beat me. And we'll see what happens. Utting will come down and talk with Danny Hylett, let him know what they're running. Got to be aware of the man behind for a dunk. Doesn't look like they're going to shut anybody off as of yet. Del Zotto will start with it. 19 seconds to go. This will be the final possession of this game, unless the Italians can score. Langoni, Del Zotto, Dudeman behind the cage, and they couldn't find the dunk attempt. Sorchetti get called for in the crease. 5 seconds, can just ice this down the floor. Utting not even caring about the ball. Israel's gonna win it 16-15, and they will take second place in their pool. What a comeback win for Israel, down 13-11 to start the quarter, and they're able to claw all the way back and take the lead late and get a massive win for head coach Chad Culp and company. Billed this one as a fantastic game from the onset, and it lived up to its billing. Israel will finish 2, Italy will finish 3, and have to play tomorrow in the play-ins. And we'll all catch our breath for England and Ireland finish us off in both men's and women's lacrosse here in Radotín. It was an intense game for the entire 60 minutes, but Israel wins it 16-15 over Italy. My name's Teddy Jenner. I'll have a player interview coming up momentarily. Till we speak again, stay safe and be excellent to each other. Teddy Jenner with the Jakob Sieberleek of Team Israel after a hard-fought win. We were just talking before, that's why we played the game. How fun was that out there?
Hey, a lot of fun. I mean, that's why you play the game, like for those tough moments. I mean, obviously Italy put up a great battle, and every team in this tournament's put up a great battle. So you're not going to come out here and cakewalk anybody, and nobody really cares what's on your jersey. They're coming out to take your throat and win the game. So that's what we flew all the way out here for. So cheers to the guys, and cheers to all the teams out here.
It was an intense battle. There was a lot of chippiness back and forth. Is that what we kind of defensive, stalwart experience we should see from you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think we try to be athletic on defense. We try to run all over the field, and that's been our MO. But like I said, all these teams out here are athletic. All these teams came prepared. You know, when you put the Israel jersey on, just like I assume when you put the Italy jersey on, comes with a lot of emotion, comes with a lot of, you know, energy and motivation. So sometimes you get the best out of people, and sometimes you don't. But you know, got to do your best and lay it all out there. So
you've been a part of this program for a long time. What's it mean for this group to be here playing at such a high level?
It's awesome. I'm so proud of the guys. So proud of the guys. It's awesome.
Congratulations, man. Big win. Keep it going, man. Jakob Sieberlich, Team Israel.